So, and I'm where? Where am I right now, Gary?
You're sitting in the bar on the east side of the Charles F. Hamblen American Legion Post 37.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people know this building because it sits in, if you're talking location, this is the location, you know. So it's very impressive what you guys have done here. So let me start with Gary. How long has it taken to just turn this place into what it is right now? It's just
the
stunning.
Really intense construction went on for almost 2 years. To take apart everything that was here and redo it and try to preserve the historical aspects of the building. At the same time, turn it into a state-of-the-art restaurant, wire it for Wi-Fi and electronic music and point of sale, and bring it into code. It had to be in a 2017 code, and we've added things that never were in the building before.
Yeah.
An elevator, for instance.
Elevator,
A
yes.
whole data system in a data room.
Yes.
Fire suppression.
Yes.
And all of that was critical to make it a modern building that we could get a certificate of occupancy on.
Okay.
But at the same time, we tried to keep it historic. Now, the biggest change is we're sitting in what used to be the kitchen.
And now we come to you. Now, you run that whole food part of this, and so the kitchen is immaculate stainless steel. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And I think because I grew up in the restaurant business, where everything's positioned is very logical.
Yes.
And so the other thing I want to ask, what kind of food will be coming out of that kitchen for the people who come here?
We're really trying to gear it towards our local flavor and for the tourist as well. We want, price point is everything for the locals, but in the same sense, you want to have the seafood on there for your tourists when they come in. I know what sells. I've been in the industry for a long time. I was a gypsy cab for close to 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I've been say raised by the best, so I know what we need to do to get this kitchen in the right direction.
What people like.
Exactly. We had a small identity crisis in the beginning. We had too many hands in the pot.
New concepts, I like that.
Yeah, so now we're cleaning it up. We're getting it geared towards what we really want to focus on, which is fresh, homemade, really nice, clean dishes that just have beautiful presentation. I have an excellent staff back there. I've done very well. I have 2 French twin sisters that open La Parisienne, and they are just unbelievable back there. They really, really have a nice touch.
That's good. That's
Yes.
good. And in the bar part, wow, what don't you have? I saw your wine selection. I saw your refrigerator with the big kegs. Man, you guys are really, really, for what I see, this is a place where you really want to come to drink, to eat, to catch, either the morning sun or when that terrace on the second floor is open, the sunset. So now you're planning also to work that second floor eventually.
More than eventually, we'd like to get started as soon as possible on that. We have the plans drawn, as I mentioned to you earlier. We've roughed in a lot of the electrical and the fire suppression, and we're really to the point where we need to finish the electrical, put in the insulation, put in the drywall, and we'll pretty much, that'll be the majority of it.
I mean,
this building
it's beautiful. That terrace up there is just beautiful.
Yeah, this building had nothing. When you pulled the wall apart, there was nothing. There was no insulation.
Oh,
there was
wow.
nothing. This was
Wow.
This was started in 1899 and pretty much finished in 1904.
Right.
So it was up to 1904 standards.
Wow.
Every mechanical system, the plumbing, the electrical, the water and sewer, it's all brand new. From the connection to the utility, all the way to the
so you guys,
all brand new.
Yeah, you guys didn't pull back any punches with this place. And so, going back to the place itself. Now, was Matthew a setback for you guys?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
We had about 2 feet of flooding
Wow.
which particularly affected the dining area.
Yeah.
We were fortunate though, we canceled the drywall shipment that was coming.
Oh.
We were going to start hanging drywall.
Talk about dodging a bullet.
Yeah,
Oh.
and so we were glad about that. So
Oh.
our main setback was time because we had to cut out a lot of insulation
Right.
and redo things.
Right. So, are you open or kind of open? Well, it is July. It is July. What's it? July the 11th?
I think
11th?
it's-
The 11th. So anyone could come in after 11 o'clock is when you start.
Yep, we've been
And-
open for about a week.
A week now. Okay. Are you gonna have a grand opening?
We're working on it.
All right. It'd be fun. This place would be a blast for a grand opening.
The idea was to not miss the 4th of July.
Right. Right.
This is a Legion post. That's a really big day
Yes.
to our
Our
Legionnaires. And that was one of the main things they asked me when they brought me on board. How fast can you get the place open? I said 8 weeks. They all laughed. They all had a little chuckle. I did it in 7. So
Okay.
that was the big thing, though. They
Okay.
wanted to be ready to go for the 4th of July, for their celebration.
All right.
And it was huge. It was
Okay.
the busiest day they've ever had in
Yeah.
the history of the Legion, yes.
Wow. Wow. Now you had mentioned something, Gary, about membership.
Yes, yes.
And so, how do you become a member?
Well, this is one of the few Legion posts that we have both a membership and open to the public.
Right.
To be a member of the Legion, you have to have served in a uniformed service in a theater of war. And then you bring your discharge papers and the adjutant reviews that and signs you up. Now it's a $45 annual fee, but there's discounts. There's discounts for Legion members. So as I tell them, if you're really thirsty, you can save all that money in one visit.
That's funny.
But there'll be advantages to them. They have their separate members lounge area, and they'll have separate menu items just for the Legionnaires. Now they can be anywhere in the building,
Right.
but they do have their separate areas, so
Okay.
they can have a meeting and have a little privacy over there.
All right.
Which you saw the area.
Yes. Yes. It's still being arranged,
Yep.
but it's all there. All you need is furniture, really.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
on its way.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
a slow boat from China, but it's on its way.
So we'll get it. All right.
Well, we're one of the oldest Legion posts in the United States, and one of the very, very few that's open to the public.
How about? Do you know how old?
The-
Park?
The World War I ended in 1918.
Right.
Congress formed, actually passed the law that created the American Legion. So it's an act of Congress. 1919, this post was formed.
Oh wow. It's
It
going
moved
for
into
100
this
years.
building in 1924.
Okay.
So this makes us one of the 3 oldest in the country. One of the
Wow.
very first formed.
Wow. Wow. That's an honor in itself, and that they have been able to bring it back to what it is, I think is awesome. Well, I thank you both.
Well,
I
thank
thank you
you.
for the tour. It is a beautiful day, a little warm. It is July.
Thank
And
you.
so, hey, if you see me at the bar, say hello.
Oh, we will.
Okay,
I say
thank you.
hello.
Thank you.